Hey, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and get started with your full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo reading. So, one of the things that I want to say, and I wrote something down, it says, this eclipse is deeply transformative, highlighting intimacy, shared resources, and deep psychological healing. You may need to let go of emotional baggage or rethink relationships that feel unbalanced. It's also a potent time for financial changes that have to do with loans, debts, or investments. So you're going to have to let go of what no longer serves you and what is taking away from your own personal power. All right, Aquarius, Spirit, please show me Aquarius. What can Aquarius expect? Well, you can expect powerful changes if I didn't just call that one. So, and that is the new moon eclipse energy. We are in a full moon eclipse energy as we speak. Spirit, please show me, what does Aquarius need to know? All right, it's time to release negativity. It's time to release negative patterns, negative people, negative situations. Again, this is going to be psychological. So if there's any type of negative crap going on in your head, I feel like this is kind of like a reset. Emotions are running high, which is weird for Aquarius. You guys are not usually emotional creatures. Bottom of the deck, look at that. We got the full moon in Virgo, and that's exactly what we're talking about. It says you are good enough, okay? Maybe you're too overly qualified for some of the relationships that you found yourself in, Aquarius. This could also be about letting go of a job, letting go of, a career that you thought was going places, and now you're like, you could be being a little too hard on yourself. Oh, I'm not good enough. Why didn't I get this? Whatever, fill in the blank, because we all do it. Okay, so for a lot of you, because this is that Virgo energy, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and read that since it did show up. Full moon in Virgo. Spirit, full moon in Virgo. Here we are. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what leads you to ask your question. Have you been humbled to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests that you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be the Flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of this scale, you also need to honestly answer the question, have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your life. Worrying too much will attract more things for you to worry about. Have you been overly critical with other people or even yourself? You might need to give somebody an apology, okay? Or somebody owes you an apology. Stop second guessing yourself and raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. Virgo is the sign of service. So as we are helping others, it in turn helps us. Doesn't mean you're going to go out there and throw into your karmic bank because you're like, well, if I do this for someone, then I'm going to get something in return. Don't be that person. It's time for you to declutter your life as well right now. Declutter your home, declutter your mind, all of those areas. It is time to release, cleanse, clear, so that you are able to integrate into the new energies that you guys are being brought into. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some. What else do we have here for Aquarius, Spirit? Please show me Aquarius. Woo, you got a card out, Aquarius. All right, what'd you get? Three of Summer. Okay, make sure that you're not standing around the water cooler gossiping with others. That is the last thing you need to do. But also, this could be about celebrations. Okay, we got the Three of Cups, Three of Summer, news we're celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, or just friends that you cherish. Getting together with friends. Maybe some of your friends are going through some type of powerful changes, and they're going through some type of insecurities, and maybe you need to help them through theirs. Again, by you helping others, it in turn will end up helping you. What else do we have for Aquarius? Woo! All right, that card flew. What do we got? It landed face down, so I'm not going to accept it. What else do we got here, Spirit, for Aquarius? Aquarius for this full moon. All right, we got a couple cards out. So yeah, 10 of Spring, which is the 10 of Wands. Okay, ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Wow, funny enough, bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit card. The Hermit card is Virgo. That's that Virgo energy. So it is saying find or be a mentor. What did I just say? Can you help others? Or is there somebody out there, maybe a friend or someone that you know that can help mentor you? Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. This is a very spiritual time for you. And I feel like you need to take a step back before moving forward. Making sure that you are putting down the burden. I feel like with the 10 of Wands and the time to release negativity, the 10 of Wands is you carrying a burden willingly. You've been carrying it willingly, even though it's a negative situation. So it could be a negative job, a negative relationship, a negative even friendship for some of you. It could be a romantic relationship. And for some of you, you're just deciding, I want to be single. The Hermit, Virgo is single, you know? And we have the 9 of Autumn, which is also the single lady card. So maybe for a lot of you, you are single right now. And all you have to depend on is yourself. So emotions are running high. It says reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone, not with another individual. So maybe you're finding yourself like pulling back from other people, pulling back from friendship groups. It's like, you know, you're under construction right now. You're going through a lot right now. For a lot of you, you are ending a lot of chapters, and being that this is in your 8th house, 8th house is death. Death and rebirth. It's the Phoenix rising energy, okay? Being that it's in Virgo, it has a lot to do with your health, your everyday routine, and your wealth, okay? So how you earn your money. So for a lot of you, maybe you're deciding, I'm going to be self-employed. And I feel like there's a lot of emotion that comes up with that, because it can be very scary when you're starting your own business or going off on your own, especially when you've had so many people are used to a company that, makes sure that they're paid every month. And Aquarius, that's just not the case. Okay. And you need to put down the burdens of others and stop building other people's empires. What else do we have here? Because they would turn on you in a heartbeat, and you know it. Spirit, please show me for Aquarius. Yeah. Thinker. You got the Thinker card. So again, that's what the Hermit does. It sits back, it thinks, it analyzes a situation before it acts. What is it acting on? Look at the bottom of the deck. Happy, happy. Thinking about what's going to make you happy, not about what makes everybody else happy, because of course, they're all going to choose themselves. They're all going to choose. They don't care about you, okay? People think that, my job loves me, or that if you're seeing some type of issues already in your work and career, and you're working for a corporation or working for some company where somebody else is in charge of your paycheck, well, I would take the severance package personally, and I would go off on my own and start, Aquarius is the star. And look at this. Not only do you have the star here, but you have the star here multiple times. Look at the stars all coming down. So it's like, you wishing upon a star. You've been incubating something for a very long time. You've just been sitting on it. And it's like, you're sitting on the thing that's going to end up making you happy. You're sitting around, you're observing everybody else doing what you want to be doing, yet you're going to have the balls to go off and do it on your own. Okay? And I think that that's what's really going to make you happy. So, you've been watching, you've been waiting, you've been thinking, and now it's like, okay, well, we got these full moons, we got an eclipse here, like, this is about endings, completions, and it's like a super moon, man. It's going to be like a scythe that just cuts everything off. Spirit, please show me Aquarius for this full moon eclipse in Virgo. Angel of balance. All right. So you're going to have to seek balance. Bottom of the deck, we got the World card. So through these endings and completions, okay, because the World card can be, the end of a cycle. For some of you, it's even traveling. Maybe you've decided, you know what, I'm going to quit my job and I'm just going to go off and I'm going to travel and I'll work from home. You're going to revamp the way that you're working, and maybe no longer collaborating with others. I mean, you will be, because you need clients and things like that. But I feel like you're going to be doing some type of a separation from that. The Angel of Balance is here to help you through whatever this is, to get your return on your investments, to get what's owed to you even, okay? For some of you, this is about you working the World Wide Web. You could be doing some type of an online business. Okay. But for others of you, this is about a wrapping up of a cycle. And it's like, now the world is your oyster. What do you want to do? It's like, and it can be very scary when we're doing things. I feel like it's a very unorthodox way of doing things as well. Spirit, what do we have for Aquarius? What messages in the tea leaves do we have for Aquarius? Okay, we got a couple out. Let's just get some more, see if they keep flying out. All right. Woo. All right. Woo. Wow. Okay, so we've got wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Be mindful. Again, it could be, people that you work with. It could be bosses. It could be whatever. Somebody that you looked up to and somebody is now, talking in their ear. But I do feel like there's going to be good news for you. And with that good news, we've got spiritual love here. And with the lilies, and we've got success. Maybe someone here, somebody's got someone's ear. Okay. We have the yoke. Feeling tied down or frustrated, you're going to be coming out of that. I feel like, anybody who has been like trying to hold you down or trying to come between you and something that you want. Yeah, trouble and accusations. Be mindful of that. When I got that with the ear, it's almost like, people are like looking for things. They're trying, that's the gossip. Okay. Everybody's got their ear to the frying pan. For some of you, I'm getting you're a cook. Okay, door opportunities are waiting for you. All you have to do is be willing to go through these new doors, ending old cycles. We've got the eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. That's freaking awesome. Aquarius, we've got the rat. Someone is working against you behind your back. You got a rat in the process. And what else do we have here? The ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So it does not matter all these outside things that are going on. There is something here that's going to solidify once you're willing to wrap up this other shit, recognizing that you're too good. You didn't come to this earth to feel bad about yourself or to work a job where you're not being valued. It's the end, so if you're already seeing the signs of like, they're not listening to me, they're not paying me, they're not respecting me, this is going to be the time where your whole philosophy about your loyalty to a certain place, they don't have the same loyalty to you. Okay, what do we got at the bottom of the deck for Aquarius? Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly, and I think you are going to hear about that. Somebody was working against you, and now you're going to find out, and they're going to get caught. I'm going to say right now, they're going to get caught. But at the end of the day, it's not going to stop the success. Sometimes that success comes from you completely opting out of this situation and saying, no more. I'm going off on my own. I value myself too much. I've got a roof over my head. I've got food on the table. I've got I've got money in my account. I've got, clothes on my back. And I feel like it's really time. And I feel like this is all part of your spiritual growth. This is all part of you. Also, you like past life karma is what I'm getting. And there is definitely a death and rebirth cycle here. And it is time for you to step away from any people, places, or things that bring in any type of negativity into your life, any type, and not to be afraid. No, don't be afraid. Try not to be too overly emotional. Don't don't be criticizing other people. Oh, well, Well, you know what? Because that's just going to come back on you. Okay? It's time for like allowing whatever needs to dissolve in your life, let it go, because it's definitely going to put something in, especially when it happens around an eclipse. You lose your job during an eclipse, it's because a new job is coming in to fill its place that's much better than where you ever thought you could be. You lose a relationship during this time, it's because during this eclipse, it's going to bring you in someone else who is much more in alignment with who you are and what you want out of life. Okay, so these are not punishments that you are experiencing. The only punishment that you're experiencing is the fact that you're trying to hold on to something that no longer serves a purpose in your life. I love you guys all so much. Aquarius, let me know how this reading resonates with you. I actually really like this reading. At the end of the day, it's definitely going to take you to much more of a happier, peaceful existence, and it's going to bring all of your dreams to fruition if you are willing to Allow all of this other stuff to just dissolve around you. And like I said, if you need someone to talk to, schedule a session. I'd be happy to go over this situation with you and help put you on the right path. Okay. All right, Aquarius, thank you all so much. And comment, let me know how this reading resonates. Like, share, and subscribe. And we will chat again soon. Good luck with this eclipse. It's going to be a doozy. Good luck.